Peace be with you. Let us all be inspired by a Bible verse today and learn from its reflection. Please share to your friends and loved ones so that they too will get motivated by the Lord's teachings. Thank you and may God bless us all.
Psalm chapter 138 verse 8. The Lord will vindicate me. Your love, Lord, endures forever. Do not abandon the works of your hands. When life goes in directions we didn't expect, and when those directions include suffering and frustration, we can easily become discouraged. We wonder if God has forgotten us. We worry that our lives will sputter out like a car that has run out of gas. In Psalm chapter 138, David begins by thanking the Lord for his unfailing love and faithfulness. 138 verse 2. God answered his prayers, even on the very day David offered them. 138 verse 3. And even though God is inestimably great, he looks kindly on the lowly. 138 verse 6. But, as David first composed Psalm chapter 138, he was in the midst of trouble, and endangered by the anger of his foes. 138 verse 7. In faith, David said, "The Lord will vindicate me. Your love, Lord, endures forever. Do not abandon the works of your hands." 138 verse 8. David had confidence in God's ultimate purpose for him, which God would fulfill. Thus David did not have to be afraid or discouraged. God would take care of him. Yet Psalm chapter 138 does not end with a firm confession of trust in God's care. Rather, it concludes with a focused request. Do not abandon the works of your hands. 138 verse 8. It's as if David's trust in God wavered for a moment. Lord, he prayed, you will fulfill your purpose for me. Yes, indeed. Oh, but don't forget me. Don't abandon me. Thus Psalm chapter 138 exemplifies the reality of our life in God. It is true that God will work out his plans for us. As St. Paul writes to the Philippians, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 1 verse 6. In this truth, we stake our lives. Yet there are times when we aren't so sure. We wonder. We worry. We doubt. Psalm chapter 138 encourages us to not hold back in those times, but to lay before the Lord both our confidence in him and our hesitations. He will take all of these and work them together for his purposes. That even when things look their darkest, it is always wise and right for us to turn our faces to heaven and open our hearts before the Father. By claiming his great and precious promises, 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 4, and remembering all that he has done, we can find some comfort for our souls and gain peace from knowing that he is always looking out for us. Please help spread the teachings of the Lord by sharing this video. Again, thank you and may God bless us all always.